Jennifer, if you don't lose the weight, you cannot compete in tomorrow's competition. I was told that when I was a size 3. Jennifer, you know what I was thinking? You are the combination of the worst qualities of your mom and dad. Imagine what that did for me at 14 years old. At 9 years old, I was being molested on the playground, and I fought, got away, ran to an adult that was supposed to be chaperoning the playground, went to her, told her what was going on. She goes, "Yeah, I saw. It's probably your fault." Traumatic. Like me, I know that you have had some terrible things said to you. I know that you have experienced trauma. And when we have not gotten the help that we deserved through our life, we grow up marinating in the shame, the guilt, the judgment that these experiences create. And eventually it becomes part of our identity, and we create fear and insecurities, and our ego is created by these moments. And we live our life and we're guided through our life experience by our ego. And the way I know this is because I have worked in the health industry for 10 years now. And I see all the blocks that people are having to deal with. So when you have spent years holding on to the judgments, the shame, the guilt, all the emotions that keep us locked in place, keep us stuck, it can make getting healthier a challenge. And the reason I know this is because I have been in the health industry for 10 years. I've worked with many people, many ages, many backgrounds, but it is the same thing. Doesn't matter that everybody's different. We all have trauma. We all have insecurities. We all are holding on to judgment and shame and guilt. And when you try to do something that means it's going to benefit yourself and you're going to become a better, stronger, healthier version of yourself, it can be quite challenging when subconsciously you are holding on to these judgments, even though logically you could tell someone, no, I deserve to be healthy. I deserve to have the body I want. I deserve to have the life experience that I want. But when push comes to shove and you've invested in that health program or that trainer, or now they're starting to tell you to, okay, I need you to food prep and I need you to start establishing good habits in place, all of a sudden that ego starts talking. The resistance comes in. The excuses come in. Oh, no, I don't have time to cook. In fact, I hate to cook. Oh no, I can't do that. I don't have time. I don't have the money. I've got to pick up my kids. No, you don't understand. I am so exhausted when I come home from work and I just can't do it, or whatever it is, right? I know you know what I'm talking about. I've done it too. I get it. When push comes to shove, and if your health is in a dangerous place, you'll do whatever it takes. You'll spend whatever it takes. You'll travel to wherever it takes to get you healthy, right? But when we're not in that complete dangerous situation and we have some wiggle room for our ego to try to keep us tethered down and chained down to the shame, guilt, and judgment, we will use anything it takes to not grow and expand. And my point is that I want you to understand is the reason you're not getting healthier, you're having like these plateaus with your weight loss, or you're not reaching your goals, it's not because you're lazy. It's because your ego has a firm grip on you and you are chained to it. You are chained to not being allowed to grow and expand and experience who you really are. I've seen it for 10 years. I've personally experienced it. And I know what a challenge it can be to create new habits, because now your brain has been wired for years, decades, to keep you down. Ego is there to try to protect you. And even though you're trying to grow and become healthier and becoming a better person, that's the unknown. Your brain is afraid. Even though it's a benefit to us, it's a scary realm. And so we will come up with any excuse to not go there. And I get it. So how do you get past this block? How do you finally step into your true self and live a life that is authentic to you and be the best version of yourself? How does that happen? Typically what you hear people say, especially in the fitness industry, is if you're not reaching your goals, it's because you're lazy, you don't believe in yourself, you have no willpower, right? And they encourage force, and they use shame and judgment on you to try to push you into reaching your goals. And that is the worst thing, because what you're doing is you're actually feeding more of your ego. Your ego grows with feelings of shame and guilt and feeling like, oh God, you're right, I am a lazy person and I'm just not wanting it hard enough and I'm just not committed, and baloney. And so how I have learned to get past this and how I help my clients get past this and actually reach their goals and create a life that is full of freedom and fun and happiness and love and joy, and you are emotionally healthy, you are physically healthy. This is what I do. Instead of force and shame and guilt, I'm going to teach you how to actually forgive yourself, forgive the past, and let the past be in the past. No longer letting it have a control on you anymore. I'm going to teach you how to actually create a life that is easy. It feels inspiring. It feels fun. It's doing things that you want to do. You get to a place where you start to change your health and body and life effortlessly, right? Because that's what we want. We want to enjoy our life experience, and we don't need any more stress and pressure on ourselves. And so the way to do that is actually to be gentle and to be kind and give yourself space and rest. And this is completely opposite of what the world teaches, right? It's all about you gotta force and you gotta push and you gotta command and demand, and that is all ego-based. It is all ego-based. If you want to experience true expansion, true growth and change in your health and life, what you've got to do is start telling people no. The world, no. I am no longer going to force myself and judge myself into trying to get healthier. I'm actually going to do it in a more healthier way by loving myself, by listening to my body, listening to my intuition. That is true empowerment. Forcing yourself through guilt and shame is all ego-based, and that is not being empowered. That is still being run by your insecurities. So if you would like to learn how to actually empower yourself, create change in your health and life effortlessly and in a way that is custom to you and that is right for you, join me in my workshop on March 2nd. In this workshop, I'm going to be teaching that, how for you to master the process of getting healthier a better way, a smart way. And when you do that, you actually get sustainable results. You don't lose the weight and gain it back. You don't lose the weight and gain it back. You don't get rid of the pain and then it comes back. You actually learn how to break free from the chains of the past, and you step more into the present, and now you're ready, and now you're all about what else can I create? What other possibilities are out there? So if you'd like to join me and like-minded people, I would love to see you on March 2nd. Click the link above, and I can't wait to see you there.